Hi mate, how are you?
Hi, mate. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Yeah,
How are
yeah,
you?
yeah, not bad, not bad. Well, firstly, were you watching on Wednesday and thinking I've dodged a bullet here, or
Uh, no, to be honest, it was obviously I was at the game. It was obviously a big kind of learning experience for everybody involved. But yeah, it's one certainly that you know we've got into ourselves that we just kind of learn from it. And like you say, we've got another obviously a big game tomorrow, so just full focus for that, and we put that kind of behind us now. So yeah, it was good to be at the ground. That was the first sort of time I've been at the ground, with the fans and everything. So that was a good aspect of it. So yeah.
is it easier to sort of brush it off when you, given how strong Southampton came with it? They came with proper Premier League players, didn't they? So
Yeah,
it's
I know what you mean. I think it's one of those ones you can kind of understand it a bit more and kind of see the reasons why. I mean, when the lineup's kind of announced, you can, I mean, that lineup, if that lineup was their lineup for their game tomorrow, you wouldn't kind of bat an eyelid. So yeah, I think you can understand obviously a lot more. Of course, we hold ourselves to high standards. So, there's certain aspects we feel like obviously as a team we could have done better. But like I say, it's important, and we learn from those sorts of things, and hopefully next time if we play that, or take it into our game Saturday, we learn from them sort of things.
and it's straight into another big game, isn't it? Salford is
Yeah.
slow start, but you'd expect them to be one of the sort of
Yeah, I mean,
contenders.
most of the boys probably been played them a couple of times already, so you know what you're going to expect. They got a good squad, always going to be competitive at the level. So yeah, a big game, and one that we go into confident though, and looking forward to really. So yeah, no.
So when the fixtures came out and all the games on the road in August, if you'd been going into this one with 6 points, you would have gone, "Wow, we'll take that." But I guess it's finishing off this block, isn't it? That's the
Yeah, I think so. I don't think anybody's, kind of looking at it as kind of like job done in sort of August sort of thing. We're kind of like going into it fully expecting and wanting, a positive result. It's good the kind of start we've made, with a couple of wins, and some good performances. But it's just about building on that really now. So like I said, we're fully focused, but yeah, looking forward to it. Going there sort of, no fear, and expecting and hoping for a good result.
Have you enjoyed your sort of start to life at County?
Yes, no, really much so. Me, obviously, I come here with obviously James as well. Kind of bedded into the group now. So yeah, no, really enjoyed it. The boys have been kind of top class really. Same with the staff and that. And like I said on Wednesday, it was nice to be obviously at home with the fans and obviously see the turnout. So it kind of just makes me excited now to get on the pitch at home for the sort of games that we've got up and coming.
Trying to think, you were signed really quickly after the end of last season, I think. Presumably, when did the interest come from Pliny? When did he sort of start?
Yeah, it was done. It was kind of it was quite apparent very quickly. Obviously, I've kind of been in the league for a few years now, so obviously I know kind of Newport as a club, how competitive they've been in the few years. So yeah, it was kind of I obviously was happy with the kind of interest in that, and things happened quickly, and yeah, I was glad that it got done quickly because obviously the current climate and things like that at the moment. It's lucky to be in this position. So yeah, no, it got kind of done really quickly, and yeah, I was happy with everything.
You could be coming up against the man whose boots you're filling this weekend, because Liam Shepherd, he was influential for County last season down the right, whether right wing back, right back, right sided centre back. So it's
Yeah,
sort of
no, I've kind of I don't kind of know him sort of personally, but obviously played against him over the sort of years and that, and obviously I know how good the squad was last year. But yeah, hopefully he can kind of match those sort of feats and go sort of one better, hopefully.
because you're obviously versatile. Where do you got to play in a four? Sometimes a County, sometimes wing back. What's your sort of? Do you have a preference or?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really have much of a preference. We always kind of say as long as you're kind of playing, that is the preference. I know that we're very adaptable, so a 4 or 5, albeit we can adapt. We've got players that are more than happy to adapt as well. So when you take it like that, I'm just happy to be in either of the roles and understand, what's kind of asked of me in both the roles. So I like to get forward. So both roles give me that sort of license. But obviously, probably seen more recently, like to defend and, put our bodies on the line. So I like that aspect as well. So yeah, 4 or 5, we've got that kind of adaptability in us. So yeah, no.
Because I guess Tranmere was a proper away performance, wasn't it? And you want to get back to that after the blip of Wednesday, I guess.
Exactly. That's the sort of, I think that's the sort of performance that, everybody can come away from, even though I say like, I like to go forward and things like that. Like I've real pride in, being part of those sorts of performances, like you say, with bodies on the line, and that sort of defending, if we can take that into all away games this season, then we give ourselves a good chance. So yeah, that was obviously a really good sort of thing, and hopefully we can have more of that tomorrow.
And how are you enjoying fans being back? Because I think you wound up the Oldham fans. I think you wound up the Tranmere fans. Is that something you enjoy doing?
I think something that seems to just happen, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, as long as I come out sort of, on top in the end and can have the sort of last laugh, then, I have no problems in that. But no, it's not something I necessarily set out to do at the start of the game.
Leave that to Kev Ellison.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's his department. I'll let him have that one.